So this is after a long time I'm going to post you about a comprehension and summary writing, and I can see the summary writing has been very helpful to you. So now I'm going to put years previous papers with comprehension summary writing. So we are going to solve this together. You must have already done, so I'll go ahead quickly. So question 4 is on comprehension. So this has come in 2019 in English language paper. So I'll read the passage, and along with me you as well read the passage. Question 4. Read the following passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. Billy Weaver had travelled down from London, and by the time he arrived, it was 9 o'clock in the night, and the moon was coming up. "Excuse me," he asked a porter, "but is there a cheap hotel nearby?" "Try the Bell Hotel," the porter answered, pointing down the road. Billy thanked him, picked up his suitcase, and set out to walk the distance to the Bell Hotel. He had never been to Richmond before, but the man at the office had told him it was a splendid city. Billy was 17 years old. He was wearing a new navy blue overcoat, a new brown hat, and a new brown suit, and he was feeling fine. He walked briskly down the street. He was trying to do everything briskly these days. The big shots up at the head office were fantastically brisk all the time. They were amazing. The road was lonely and dark with a few scattered houses. Suddenly, in a downstairs window, Billy saw a printed notice propped up against the window glass. It said, "Bed and breakfast." He moved a bit closer and peered through the window into the room, and the first thing he saw was a bright fire burning in the hearth. On the carpet in front of the fire, a little dog was curled up asleep with his nose tucked into its belly. The room, in half darkness, was filled with pleasant furniture. There was a piano and a big sofa and several plumb armchairs. And in one corner he spotted a large parrot in a cage. Animals were usually a good sign in a place like this, Billy told himself, and it looked to him as though it would be a pretty decent house to stay in. Then a queer thing happened to him. He was in the act of stepping back and going away from the window when he felt a strange urge to ring the bell. He pressed the bell. He heard it ringing, and then at once the door swung open and a woman was standing there. She gave him a warm, welcoming smile. "Please come in," she said pleasantly. Billy found himself automatically moving forward into the house. "I saw the notice in the window," he said, holding himself back. "Yes, I know. I was wondering about a room." "It's all ready for you, my dear," she said. She had a round pink face and very gentle blue eyes. "How much do you charge?" $5 a night, including breakfast. It was fantastically cheap. He could easily afford it. For you, once again, I'll just keep this passage. And after you have done the reading, we are going to see how the questions are solved. Okay. So the first question was give the meaning. Now in 2019 the pattern was different, and 2023 and upcoming years the pattern has changed. So for this question, give the meaning, henceforth you will be getting options. So that's a very good news for all the ICSE students who will be appearing for grade 10 board exam. So splendid, here the meaning could be, we'll go to the place where we have this word splendid. Okay, it was a splendid city. So splendid, look at the form, it's an adjective, so our answer should be in adjective. It could be good, majestic, wonderful, amusing, impressive, you can use. Next, we are going to see the meaning spotted. Here we have in one corner, he spotted. So he observed, okay, he caught a sight. So it should be in noun form and past tense. Next one is automatically. So let us see, Billy found himself automatically moving forward into the house. That means involuntarily. It's an adverb. So you have to see to that you select the form which is the adverb form. Now let us go to the question answer. How did the porter assist Billy? Assist means helped him. So how did he help? So we have to see it is a 2-mark question. That means 2 points should be there. The porter suggested Billy to try the Bell Hotel when he asked him about the cheap hotels in locality and nearby. So here 1 mark would be that suggested about the Bell Hotel and also helped him to suggested a hotel which is cheap. Okay, so these were the 2 queries that Billy had. Next question is, why did Billy want to do everything briskly? Now this answer has already, over the word briskly, if you see, it's there. Okay, in the second paragraph over here where you can see this briskly these days. So you have to find your answer from here. Okay, so Billy wanted to become like the big shots in the office. The senior officers of the head office nowadays were fantastically brisk all the time and they were amazing in their work. So this influenced Billy to do everything briskly. Why did Billy think animals were a good sign in a place like this? Because the kind of room it was. So why did he think that animal was a good sign? So where animals are kept, so if you see, look at the description over here, it was a half dark. Okay, when he spotted a large, so good sign like this, that means it would be a decent place to live in. If animals are taken care of, it would be a decent place. So 2 points, that animals are good sign because it shows that people take care of caring nature, of kind nature, of compassionate and loving nature. Okay, and it would take care of the animals. That means definitely people will be taken care of. So this is the answer. Which sentence tells you that something strange happened to Billy? So when he moves, like something strange happened. Look at the word strange happened. Which sentence talks about this? So we have to find the synonym of strange. Okay, so then a queer thing happened to him. So this is the line you have to write over here. That's the sentence that tell us within a double inverted comma, because we're quoting the line from the passage. Then a queer thing happened to him. Okay. Now 1 mark question, how much did the room cost? $5 including breakfast. Okay, now the major chunk of it that comes, that is a summary writing in not more than 50 words. You have to see to that you may have to maintain 50 words. Give a brief account of what Billy saw as he looked through the window of the room. So you have to give only the details of as he looked through the window of the room. So we have to come to the part of the passage where this part, okay, this part, he moved a bit closer and peered, okay, through the window. So from here, the first thing what he saw. So Billy moved a bit closer. From there, you need, so 8 marks, so 6 points you need to cover up from here, okay, till here. So it would be a very decent, but what did he spot? The important points would be till here. If space permit, you can write a little more. So how we have done, first you are going to make a rough grid with pencil. This entire table has to be in pencil. Okay, either you can number, or even if you don't number, it's fine. So see, through the window, here our question starts with what did he look through the window. So our introductory line I'm taking from the question. Through the window, Billy saw what? A bright fire burning in the hearth. This is 1 point. A little dog was sleeping on the carpet. This is another point. Okay, The room was in half darkness. This is another point. Next point, with pleasant furniture. Okay, what kind of furniture? Piano, sofa, okay, armchairs. So this is the fifth point. And the last point, there is a concluding line. In a corner he spotted a large parrot in a cage. So if you observe this, the one is the introductory line through the window. That's how I'm starting and I'm ending with this. So your introductory line and concluding and all the 6 points are there. After you have done this entire, all the words to be written with pencil, so that if any extra word or if it's important point missed out, you can erase and rewrite. Here we have got 49 words. Okay, now fair grade, if my rough grade is proper, I need not worry more. My fair grade, the same table again I'm going to draw. Okay, this is basically a page break, but in your exam paper you will draw on a new page entire table with pencil again, and now this time these words to be written with pen. Okay, no scribbling, no cancellation allowed at all. Your fair grade should be prim and proper. Okay, flawless. Okay, whatever you have doubts, rewriting, that you can do it in rough grade, okay, with pencil, but fair grade you have to do the writing with pen. After you have done that, you have to present your answer well. Write this. Total number of words required 50 words and total number of words written is 49 words. Okay, so plus 5 and minus 5 words are acceptable, but try your best to keep it 50 or 49 or 51 within that one here and there. Don't go for plus 5 and minus 5, but that's okay, but try to keep. So I hope this has helped you, and I'll show it to you how I've done in a page as well. Okay, I've already shown it you in a part of a video. Also I'm showing you how in the exam paper how would it look. So rough grade with pencil, and this is how I've drawn the rough grade. See, 5 column and 10 rows with pencil. Okay, this gives you the freedom enough to erase, okay, and rewrite if you have missed any. Also you can do one thing, that all the punctuation marks, if you observe very closely, are also mentioned over here. This is very important. After rough grade, you can do the fair grade on the next page also. I have done on the same page. So see, the pen box has been drawn with pencil and the words are written with pen. And the words are written with pen. Okay. So no cancellation, proper fair grade, and towards the end I have mentioned total number of words required 50 words and total number of words written 49. So this is how in totality your rough grade and fair grade should look like. So I hope this will help you to ace this question of summary writing of 8 marks. Follow the question, what is given, stick to the question, find out the details that is required by the question. Don't write about the entire passage, and then no one can stop you from getting good marks in summary. So wish you all the best, and if you like, don't forget to subscribe and share and like this video.